and said to Google, you're talking about YouTube, you're putting our adverts against hateful videos, and you must stop it. And they all got together and said, oh, all these ethical companies, that have the best interests of humanity at heart while they're screwing them day by day by day, right? It's all orchestrated. And so Google, B-movie actors, said, oh no, we better take the adverts down then, which just happened to be on the alternative media channels. And that was how the demonetization started. And then once you start it, you roll it out even more, and now there's virtually none on Google for anyone with an alternative view. But people still have to sell things.
Yeah.
And there is an advertising, quote, market out there for a large audience platform. And if people would go down that road, there are great financial opportunities for them, as well as the main reason, from my point of view, which is having the ability to communicate information uncensored. Because the more uncensored information circulates, the more the system of control will fall. Because its whole foundation, its whole way of surviving, is to keep from its target population what it is doing, how it is doing it, and to what ultimate end.
So, do you regard yourself in any way as a businessman or an entrepreneur? It seems to me like the more you resist these things you stand against, the bigger and more powerful and more successful you become. Are you aware of that dynamic going on?
No, I'm not an entrepreneur. I spend my life researching information and communicating information. My sons, Jamie and Gareth, who run the organization of everything, they work to get my information out there. And they can be very creative at it, and they have to be very creative at it because of all the pressures to stop it. So that's the way I work. I don't have anything to do with that side of things at all. I just deal with the information. In fact, there was a time when I did it all.
Yeah.
I did it all, everything, and including writing all the books and everything. But now, as my sons have got involved in recent years, it's freed me from all the other side of it. So I just focus on the information, and it's been incredibly effective, both in the information I've been able to uncover because I've had more time, and also in the fact that they have been excellent in the way that they have organized the communication of it.
And is that just to free up your time, or is that because you don't really enjoy the more commercial aspect, or is that because they're good at the commercial aspect, or is that because you wanted your family involved?
No, it's because A, they're good at it, and B, I have no interest in it whatsoever. All the commercial side of it and what have you, I have no interest in that whatsoever. I just want to uncover the information and communicate it. But you're quite right. In the world that we live in, you have to have an organization around you that A, can provide the opportunities to communicate the information you're uncovering, and also to make sure that there is money there to finance what you're doing. We do our own events, and it's a heck of a lot of money has to go out before any comes back. When you are printing books and what have you, there's a hell of a lot of money goes out before it comes back. And people can see the cover price of a book, but we don't get anything like that. No. Because it goes through distributors, it goes through shops, and there's all the shipping. So printing, exactly, and so you have to have an organization like that that's sound. Otherwise, the point of everything, which communicated the information, just stops. So, but that's not my side of things. I don't enjoy that.
Sure.
But I do.
But you embrace it.
Don't let me give the impression that I don't like business and I don't like entrepreneurs. Quite the opposite. A microphone, for instance, is neutral. It's what you use it for that makes it positive or negative. Same with a notebook, same with a